The FortiSIEM Risk Summary dashboard provides an overview for the organization on their current risk status, as well as the number of high-risk devices and users. The overall trend view provides the risk of the organization over a particular period of time. The middle column provides the active incidents, the high and the medium incidents, as well as the ability to filter and correlate between tactics, severity, or category. We can also see the progression of events to incidents and to cases, FortiSIEM supporting a full case management platform. The dashboards within FortiSIEM available out of the box support a wide variety of technologies, including the Fortinet security fabric. Here we're on the FortiEDR dashboard, where we can filter down based off of certain attributes, in this case a host, which will dynamically update the dashboard widgets to just focus on events relating to this specific host. We're able to add additional reports to the dashboard. Any of the 4,000 plus dash reports can be added as a widget, and we can resize and move these widgets as we need to. We can also edit the settings and change the chart type from maybe a donut chart to a Sankey graph if we needed to. FortiSIEM's wide variety of different dashboards also includes the Office 365 dashboard out of the box, just requiring the integration into Office 365 for data to start to populate these dashboards. A variety of different incident views are available, starting with the overview, where we can see top incidents or top impacted hosts by severity or risk, and we can dive down into a more detailed risk view. This one for orders ERP host, showing the risk trend timeline. And we can see the instance plotted on the MITRE ATT&CK framework, both the IT and the ICS framework. We can drill down into any of these and see any incidents that are currently active. We're going to investigate an incident, this one regarding malware that's been detected in an email. This incident already has a case associated with it. So let's start with a case. We can see here that we've got the case overview, the progression, including the status, the stages, the assigning, and also FortiAI has enriched the case with an incident analysis, providing a timeline, the sources, the targets, the chain of attack, and including certain remediation actions. In this case, isolate the host and conduct a thorough scan of the network to identify and remove any traces. So let's take this as the next step. When we move into the incident, we're able to see more information, more details about this incident, as well as the triggering events. In this case, just a single event matched a rule pattern to trigger the incident. We're now going to execute a playbook that's pre-filtered for investigate email malware based off of the incident tags. This playbook has created a task for the user before blocking the IP address on one of the firewalls. It's asking the user to confirm. So we go to the FortiSIEM tasks and provide some input, in this case confirming that we want to block the IP address. Now another task has been created. This time it's asking the user to block. So we go back to the tasks and we've got another task for us to confirm, and this time we'll say no, we don't want to block the user in Active Directory. The playbook progresses through its steps, and this time it's collecting additional information from FortiSIEM by providing analytical queries into FortiSIEM and summarizes this into a security incident report. So we can see the threat details, the emails associated, the timeline, and also the number of distinct email recipients, where the playbook queried FortiSIEM to find that there was 51 unique recipients last Friday. We're able to see what the playbook steps were taken by looking at the canvas view. And within FortiSIEM, you're able to build your own playbooks or use one of the out-of-the-box playbooks. Here we can see the Content Hub has over 675 connectors. We can modify any of the existing playbooks through the drag and drop playbook builder to expand this or modify it to your specific use cases. Finally, we're going to finish up on two last features within FortiSIEM. One is around the CMDB that provides the analyst with more context. It discovers the devices within your network as well as monitors them for performance monitoring. But we can also leverage the CMDB to simplify our analytics. In this case, we're going to look at the top devices by users and failed login. The analyst doesn't need to know a complex query language. They can just reference the logon failure group, and FortiSIEM has a predefined list of different events that will match the logon failures. But we'll filter this down based off of the reporting IP because we only want to look at Windows Server authentications. So we just reference this group and the analytics will filter the group for logon failures affecting Windows servers. So that concludes the demo. Hopefully that gave you a good insight into some of the FortiSIEM capabilities.